Hi my beautiful people. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup video for my video I was supposed to bring out last week. I went to post it and all my stuff got deleted because I was out of space and I'm a dummy. So I'm making this new video. It's actually pretty special because it's the first recipe I've actually come up with all by myself. Well, not all by myself. I mean, I did look on the internet for some advice on, like, you know, how to do certain stuff. But I'm going to be making cauliflower and broccoli alfredo. My goal is to make the cauliflower taste kind of like the chicken. But anyways, I have an announcement. I will not be smoking on my show anymore because I have a baby Ariana or a baby Deontay growing in my gut. So, therefore, I'm going to have Deontay come in and he'll probably be smokable or something. But anyway, I already prepped all my vegetables. The vegetables I'm going to be putting in here is minced garlic, onions, jalapeños, cauliflower, and broccoli. I am going to be using seasonings. I'll probably just go through the seasonings in the video, as well as olive oil. I'm going to be actually using a lot of olive oil. Oh, and I need a lemon. I'm also going to be using lemon. But give me 1 second. So I cut my lemons now.
Good evening.
So behind me, I already have my water for my cauliflower boiling. I have it boiling in a with a bouillon cube to give it some chicken flavor. And then this is the water for my noodles. I'm gonna put some salt in there and some olive oil. Alright, let me just pour a little bit. Cool. Okay, in this water, big pot with my noodles. I'm gonna put my broccoli in there. And I just cut up some fresh broccoli. And then I'm gonna put my noodles in there too. I'm going to be using fettuccine. I might add more broccoli in there later. Okay, also I'm going to put my cauliflower into my water, and then I'm going to season my water as well. Even though it has the bouillon cube, but I'm still seasoning it. Okay, so you season it with some pepper and some Cajun seasoning. And the kind of milk that I'm going to be using is, it's gone. We don't have any more milk. So, okay, I'm done with my temper tantrum. I have made lemonade out of lemons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna enhance my spaghetti sauce. Since I use basically all the rest of my minced garlic, I'm gonna just gather together what I have left and just use garlic powder to just add the rest of the flavoring. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to cook my vegetables in my skillet. So I'm going to turn my skillet on to 6. Okay. And then I'm going to scoop out all of this. First I'm going to put some olive oil in here. Alright. Got my olive oil. Alright, where's the spoon? I'm going to just dump this in the pot. Alright, I got my garlic, and I'm going to put my onions and my jalapeños. Let those cook. And I believe there's already mushrooms in here, but let me check. No, there isn't mushrooms in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these. So I'm just going to actually scoop them out with a fork. It doesn't catch water when you scoop it with a fork. Put a little bit on my cutting tray. And I'm just going to cut these up a little bit. Okay, so I have little mushroom slices. I'm going to add this. Okay, so my cauliflower is boiled, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain them. Okay. My vegetables in my skillet have cooked down. They're not cooked all the way. I'm going to just turn the temperature down to a 4. I'm turning my cauliflower off, and I'm about to drain it. And I'm still going to go for that chickeny taste, so it can be like chicken spaghetti, I guess. I don't know. So, well seasoned, that's for sure. That bouillon cube did some good stuff. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a baking sheet, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just line the baking sheet with the lemon. Alright, so my baking sheet is lined with lemon juice. I think it's almost ready for me to pour the sauce in. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Okay, take my cauliflower and I'm going to dump it. And I'm going to spread it out on my sheet. I'm going to preheat my oven to 300. I probably should have done that a long time ago. Preheat my oven to 400. And I'm going to spread out all my cauliflower so that I know that it's going to cook correctly, like evenly, and not be like overlapped on other pieces of cauliflower. And I'm basically just gonna season this like I would season my chicken or my meat or whatever meat I'm gonna put into my spaghetti or whatever I'm making right now. So this is how I separated them. It's spread out nice. Notice I put some big pieces and some small pieces in there, so you're not getting a whole bunch of either chunky pieces, and sometimes you won't even taste it. You'll just get that chickeny taste. Before I season them, I'm going to add my spaghetti sauce. Okay, so pour my spaghetti sauce in there. I'm going to make sure it gets all mixed in with my vegetables. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the temperature up until it starts bubbling, until it starts to bubble. So just keep an eye on that. I still have my noodles in here. They're boiling still with my broccoli. Alright, turn my noodles off as well. My broccoli's well boiled. My noodles are definitely well boiled. Nice and noodly. Okay, anyway, back to my seasoning. So what I'm going to season with, garlic powder, more pepper, onion powder. I'm just going to use the regular Cajun seasoning. I like to shake it up because and I'm making sure I get all this well covered in seasonings. Because if you don't cover it, it won't taste like anything. Okay. So let me show you how well seasoned this is. Anyways, my sauce is bubbling now. I'm gonna stir it. And then I'm lowering the temperature to low, or like 2, 1.5 or whatever. And we're just gonna let it thicken. So I'm just gonna put this in the oven now. I'm gonna keep an eye on it because I'm not quite sure how long I need to cook it. Because like I said, I'm coming up with this, I came up with this today for you guys to make up for my last week's video. So last thing we're gonna do before we just relax so everything cooks, we're gonna drain our noodles and our broccoli. And I'm really not sure how this is gonna taste, having spaghetti sauce with broccoli. But we'll find out. Okay, so my noodles and my broccoli are drained. And the way I'm going to serve this is so that Deontay will be able to eat this tomorrow. Is I'm not gonna mix it in with my sauce. I'm just gonna leave it in the pot, or not the pot, but into a bowl by itself. And then you get the noodles separately and your sauce separately. Just so that way, you know, it will last longer. So the 15 minutes is now up. My sauce is still thickening. I've been stirring occasionally. So here's what my cauliflower is looking like so far. Let me just stab it and see if it's still soft. Yeah, it's still very soft. Let me cook it a little bit longer. I'm gonna check my cauliflower. Oh, look. That's real cooked. Yep. Okay, that's good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that off. See, a lot of my smaller pieces were just cooked too long, but trial and error. My bigger pieces, you know, are looking really good, and my medium pieces, those look really good. So first I boiled it in a bouillon cube and seasoned the water with some Tony's. Let that boil. Put it on the cooking sheet. Seasoned it with some salt, garlic powder, onion powder. I'm sorry, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and the regular Cajun seasoning. And it came out immaculate. So I'm gonna scoop it up and put it in my sauce. I'm gonna just use my hands. Alright, so I have all my cauliflower in there. I'm going to mix it in there. I'm turning the temperature all the way to low. And I'm going to I'm actually going to do a mixture. I'm probably going to put like a slice of provolone cheese on here to have some creamy cheese melted in there. And then I'm going to sprinkle some cheese. And I'm just going to let that sit on the top. Actually, I'm going to let the provolone cheese sit on the top. I'm going to mix my shredded cheese in. And actually, since vegan cheese takes a lot longer to melt, I'm going to move it down one notch. It's like a half. And I'm going to cover it